So I am to be the one to deal with the shriekers. Oh, cool. That's a great, let's see.
I'm guessing that's one of those shriek.
Yes, so do I.
Whatever it is, it looks dangerous.
Okay.
I see flurries and air thrums. Could it be Slay?
Slay!
Praise be! You have silenced the shriekers and cleared our way. Yet it seems I'm in need of you again, my friend.
What is it?
Do you have any more miracles in you?
What do you need?
We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow. So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Are you ready? We've got right on our side. A greater ally than any sulking geist or any whinging magister.
Could you spare me a couple of seekers to help?
I can spare a couple.
Oof.
They all walk with Lucian. They will see you through.
Thank you. Any help will be appreciated.
What kind of seeker do you want at your side?
Anyone who can battle magisters up close.
Good. There's no shortage of seekers looking to skewer some magisters after what they did to us. Take your pick.
Mattis?
Mattis will serve you well, I reckon, now that his wounds have healed.
I made my choice.
That's one. Who else do you want to join you? What kind of seeker do you want at your side? Good. There's no
Simone.
You know she's a cook, don't you? What kind
No.
of seeker? Good. There's no between you and me, he's not. He can
Oh,
barely lift that blood. What kind of seeker do you want at your side?
magic
There are few
users.
such well chosen. I've seen. All right, that's 2 seekers to fight alongside you. I can't spare any more. Are
Okay.
you ready to start the attack?
Sure.
Takes the news calmly. A moment passes as he calculates the consequences, assessing this new world as it opens up before him. He nods his thanks, then raises his voice.
Seekers, we move. You are Lucian's eyes and ears. You are his sword and his shield. Burn the blackness with your holy fire.
Hey, let's go.
Pity they didn't just listen. All this could have been averted. There you are, the escapee. I feared you'd made it to Reaper's Coast by now.
It's you.
Ah, and Ifan Benmez too. Back in Fort Joy, I wasn't quite sure, but it really is him, the poor god's cursed soul. Bravest man I ever met. Now fallen so low. Anyway, you're here now. You know, Gallison Friedemann warned me about you, God-Woken. I'm afraid your journey ends here. You would only bring ruin to Rivellon. If anyone is going to become the next divine, it will be me.
Do you really believe all this hogwash you spout?
Do you think I enjoy this work? Taking
Seems like
people
it.
away from their families, fitting them with these collars? I abhor it, but I bear it. I can bear anything for the sake of the realm. It was the most important lesson my father taught me. Be strong, not because you are. Be strong because you must. For them, for the realm, for your loved ones, for the children you'll never have. Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still you stand in the way of peace. This must be the end of your journey, for the salvation of all Rivellon.
History has proven that the larger force does not guarantee victory.
You stand no chance, but I admire your resilience. Give it your best shot.
Of course he's gonna heal himself. Wait, what did he do?
sorcery, the death of us all.
Oh, just shut up! This creature won't discriminate between you. Between you and me. Thank you. Can someone please resurrect Fane?
Well, 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 quite the mess you've made here. I'm Malady, and you're...
She steps forward, grabs you behind the neck with alarming strength, and pulls you close. She sniffs twice, her nose at your ear, then bites, piercing the lobe with a needle-sharp fang.
What ear? What lobe exactly?
Undead and godwoken. Well, now I've seen everything.
Who are you?
I'm Malady, as I said. I'm here to help you get off this island, and you're what gets some of us out of bed each morning. What do you make?
I've seen and heard plenty of strange things lately. All I want is to see the picture behind the puzzle, if you don't mind.
Well, first things first.
She peers at you closely, a knowing squint in her eye.
Tell me, which of those little gods did you meet? And what did they teach you?
I met Amelia and she taught me how to grant blessing.
Her eyes go wide.
Go on then. Show me what she taught you.
I need swords to cast it.
Ah. Right, hold on then.
She takes you by the shoulders and gestures for you to do the same to her. She closes her eyes, and a warm, soothing sensation runs from her hands into your body. Suddenly, you feel the familiar swell of source within you.
Cast the bless on myself.
Perfect. You really are godwoken. I'm happy. Oh, how unbecoming. Come then, we set sail, your destiny awaits, etc.
What destiny?
You'll have to ask the Meister about that. She's dying to meet you.
Woo!
Malady beckons you to the boat.
After you, darling.
Who's Meister?
Boat first, questions later.
Okay.
Malady grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
Godwoken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water wets the gauze in which you're wrapped. The bright sunlight seeps into your bones. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as godwoken. The fate of this godforsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
Yes, this might be...
Looking down at your robes, you see they're damp with blood and the ocean's spray. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
Oh, how the wind moves my hair. If only they were alive to see it.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The Magisters learned that the hard way.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead Magisters held.
I'll be damned if I ever set foot on that island again. Don't care who I have to bury.
Bad luck to let the dead linger aboard. As soon as we get moving, we ought to clear the deck.
A hard-fought freedom, sure. But if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't be so agreeable. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
Oh, I'm alone now.
Well, this is a fine sight. Utterly barbaric, of course, to into a boat, grotesque, but, well, look at it, Quercus. A floating nest.
surrounded on all sides by salt water, pure poison to a tree's root. The great acorn could never reach us out here. Well, yes, of course we'll continue our research, Quercus. We're not monsters. Still, I must admit you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate.
You're welcome, my squirrel.
Oh, yes, it seems our shield is still here, Quercus.
Yes, it is.
How does something so large and ungainly sneak up on a person? You give the giants too much credit, Quercus. I think the salty air has addled your mind. It has certainly been useful, but elegant, kind, seemingly attractive.
Ooh.
No, we have no time for your fawning. We may be safe, but the world is not. Come, we must return to our research.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Ah, our undead Godwoken. I had nearly forgotten.
Greetings. I'm eager to set sail. How long do you plan to remain at anchor?
Not a moment longer than we have to. But we're in something of an impasse. The ship won't move.
What?
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
I've never known a sheep to speak in the first place.
This is barbarous magic.
Expedient magic, actually. The ship is made of live wood. It has the spirit of an elven ancestor tree within it. It seems Dallas has found a way to bind that spirit to her. That means only she can control it. Unless we can find a way to break the bond.
Do you have any leads on that?
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
So you need me to do it.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they?
Unfortunately, she's right. Well, I'm still waiting to find out what you do other than standing around being smug.
Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
Who the hell are you?
Farewell, Mattis. You did the secret.
Okay, let's go down. It seems awfully similar to the ship where we started.
The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager to move. The silent monk leans forward slightly.
Dallas's assistance. More. Why is there so much beer around here? I think we'll find answers on the lower deck still. Not here.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
The old text spoke of doors like these. Disputostemus, they were called. Let's touch it.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates deeper than you'd expected it to. It turns into what sounds like a moan, then echoes away into silence. The door remains closed.
Oh, and there's another docking door. Oh yeah.
The door seems like any door, at least at first.
Yes,
The
we
wood
know.
groans and creaks. A face appears. The face vanishes.
Six-sided.
The anguished face appears. Then
Six-sided indentation. Possibly, is there something wrong with it? No.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Open the gate. I want to find out if the prisoners know how to get this ship moving.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
I have to try.
All right then, just don't make me regret it.
I will try.
I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is locked again.
A young magister paces around the brig, tending to the unconscious form of Alexander himself.
What?
She leans over and presses a damp cloth to his brow.
But they killed him.
She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
I made sure to kill him.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions.
You must be shocked to find yourself tending to the divine himself.
Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance.
Well, I'm no seeker, but they're always grateful to those who help them. If you know how to get the ship moving, they might look kindly on you.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
You don't have to tell me anything yet. You just need to listen.
The magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Can you see, Alexander? You have to not antagonize your captors, or you could wind up with the divine's blood on your hands by proxy.
There's a shift in the magister's expression, a flicker of doubt. Then...
I'm a good magister, loyal. But Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to sing to the ship. It let her control it. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern. That's all I know.
Thank you.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
Too late for that now, Red. The bell can't be unrung. You spoke, didn't you?
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the divine.
Please back away. I have important matters to attend to.
Prisoner or not, I swore an oath. Touch him again, and I'll kill you.
Unfortunately, I am... You know... Can you be a little bit useful?
There you are. I was just thinking of you.
I need to ask you something.
Dying to hear them.
On the beach, you mentioned someone who wanted to meet me, the Meister. Who did you meet?
Meister Siva is one of a rare breed. She'd do anything in the name of a cause, and her cause happens to be you. She's desperate to meet a living Godwoken. She'll be exceedingly pleased we're en route. You'd better not leave her waiting. She's a bit particular.
You didn't answer my question. Who is this person?
She's the founder of these Seekers, and she's powerful. That means something when I say it. Your kind can reach astounding heights. Meister Siva can help you do just that.
And where are we going?
A place called Driftwood, host to putrid fish, putrid dwarves, and Meister Siva herself. You'll probably find it quite comfortable.
Of course.
You made it, Godwoken. Good. Not all of us did, though. The sooner we leave this island behind us, the better.
I'm working on that.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
Nice!
Undead is a name I wasn't expecting to call you, mind. When Malady revealed the truth to me, I was unprepared. But Lucian works in mysterious ways. It is his will that brought you to us.
Lucian? Tell him it seems it's Amalia guiding my journey, not Lucian.
The Divine is the avatar of all the gods, my friend. It was through his spirit, and maybe one day yours, that the Seven do speak. You may not speak to him directly, but he is always guiding you. In this you must trust me.
About the stiff with Melody?
I won't let the fallen be forgotten. I'd be no better than Dallas, no better than Alexander, if I just tossed their remains into the sea. To think that whelp spawned from greatness. He deserves no better fate than his silent monks. All this blood, Children ripped from families, seekers ripped from me. He's down there now, guarded like some precious jewel, rather than leashed and flogged like the dog he is. Amazing to think those of us in the Order once assumed the gods were with him, and only him. That was before we found the others.
Others?
Other Godwoken. When Lucian died, we waited, and waited some more. Alexander never rose to divinity. Then we started to find more like him. We weren't the only ones who noticed either. Not every Godwoken we found was alive. And so the Seekers were born. We found Godwoken, housed them, fed them. I loved them like family. But let's leave the past in the past and reach for what's ahead.
About Melody. I thought she was scared too.
She's not exactly a Seeker. She's not exactly an elf either.
Oh.
Half demon, Meister Siva says, and I don't doubt it.
Interesting.
I don't know how Siva came to know her, but Melody's a proper ally. She's not easy to like, but there are times I admire her coldness.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before turning his gaze back to you.
And where are we going?
Driftwood, of course.
Okay.
Little fishing village. Not very welcoming, but you'll brighten it up, I'm sure. Got family near there. Not the adventuring types. For the best, really. Meister Siva's there too. My leader. Our leader. She held the Seekers together when we had every reason to fall apart.
And what was causing the Seekers to fall apart exactly?
Gareth pauses, then shakes his head.
A mistake was made. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Then what makes Meister Siva so special?
Think of her as a teacher. The powers of the Seven stir in you. She'll reveal them to you. Show you how to manipulate them. Keep Lucian close, Godwoken.
I'll try.